who we are. We are an unofficial, worldwide fan base, fan site for the Korean group Dreamcatcher. What we do, the main website. Our primary social media accounts, Facebook page and group, and Twitter. Our YouTube channel, InSomnia's Dream World. Other services and features, current and plans for the future. Why we do it. The whole story can be found on the website, on the About This site page, so here I'll give the short version of it. All this started as a simple fan site, just one person's way to say thank you, to an amazing group of young women that were there, when no one else was. At the time that was enough. The idea that maybe someday in the future the group members might come across the page, and see the effect they had on one person's life, would maybe make them smile, and that was enough. Things continued that way for a while, and while some things were added to the site, like a group bio and timeline, and some random blog posts, things stayed pretty small and quiet. After meeting some amazingly nice Somnias through VLive and Twitter, talks were had, and tales shared, of experiences with various fanbases, from around the world. Mostly the stories were about the various projects being done for the group members, or what extras people had gotten from their local fanbases group album orders, and the like. Mostly it was fun and exciting seeing all the pictures and videos, but regardless of everyone being from different countries around the world, there was one kind of tale that would eventually come up. That was of being turned away from taking part in various projects or group orders because they lived outside the fanbase's home country. This was most times because it was decided that international shipping would not be an option, or in some cases they could not take or use currencies other than local or standard ones, or only certain payment options were possible. And some types of contests and giveaways have legal issues some places. While understandable, it was still frustrating for people, and sometimes kind of sad to see people not being able to participate and show support simply because of where they lived. Around this time it seemed that some people had already thought this was a fan base, either from the look of the site, or from talks and things that were being posted. At first they would be corrected, and then directed to contact the closest fan base for their questions. After this began happening more often, it was easier to just answer the questions right there, rather than send them somewhere else. It was then that the idea for a new fan base really took shape, and we had a defined goal firmly in place, a worldwide fan base open to everyone, regardless of where you lived. There was, and is, no intention of competing with other fan bases. The goal is to get everyone working together. This separation of fans by country, or even just the terms international fans and Korean fans, is of our own making. The group members don't care where we come from, or what language we speak, so why should we? It doesn't matter to them how big or popular each fan base is, or how much is spent on them. What they have repeatedly shown us, in fan meet, signs, concerts, and their vlogs, is that it's the act of supporting them, and the thought behind the act that counts. They love us for being us, not for what they can get from us. And that, finally, after all my talking, is the purpose behind all of this. Not to compete with, or take away from other fanbases, but to offer a choice, an option, a place, where all InSomnias can take part, and show how much these girls mean to us, regardless of where you live, what language you speak. Where all that matters is the size of your heart and your willingness to share it. Again, all of this, in far more detail, is covered on the About This site page of the website. I will put a link in the description to it for those that want to read more. Face and mascot reveal. Finally, I mean, let's be honest, this is the real reason that most of you came to watch this, right? Certainly not to hear me talk your ear off. Well then, let's get to it. So, who is it behind all things InSomnia's Dream World? Who is it that spends all their days and nights, hunched over a keyboard, staring at a screen, working tirelessly without rest, to give their best, for all their fellow Somnias, and to make Dreamcatcher proud? Thank you for watching this cheesy and sappy video.